Hi, I'm Calvin Rose, and welcome to Market Minute. If you like these videos, please hit the like, subscribe, and notification icon so you'll never miss one of our upcoming market action reviews. Wow, what a difference a day can make. We had big up moves again today. Let's take a look at what happened in the markets. You can see here we had the Dow Jones Industrial Average up 1.5% today after being up almost 2% yesterday. S&P up over 2%. The NASDAQ was up 3.77%. And the NASDAQ 100 was up over 4%. What a day. So if we look at the market risk yesterday, the market risk was very high. And just in one day, after 2 days of up moves, the market has moved to moderate risk. And I'll explain in the graphs and the metrics why this has moved so much in just one day. If we look at gold risk, yesterday it was at moderate risk. Today, risk continued to increase. So gold risk today is now high. And look, just because it's high today doesn't mean it can't turn around and go the other way and become lower. But this is what we're seeing as of today. There's no crystal ball that shows you what's coming ahead. Interest rate risk yesterday, very high. And again, interest rate risk today, still very high. And you'll see this in the metrics when I show them later. Cryptocurrency risk yesterday, very high. Remember in my video yesterday, I said that cryptocurrencies have been holding up very well. Well, they have. And in fact, today, they've jumped all the way to low risk. Now, we'll see if that holds up. But boy, it's a step in the right direction. And by the way, cryptocurrencies have been correlated to tech companies. At least they seem to be correlated over recent history. So if this is the case, this portends good things going forward. So for those of you who aren't into all the detail and graphs, you can stop watching now. But I'm going to go into the graphs and show you the metrics so that you can see why these risk ratings changed. So here we're looking at the 5-day S&P 500 or SPY chart. And you can see the price was declining except for the last couple of days here. And the orange line, which is the selling pressure, has now crossed and is now below the gray line, which is the buying pressure. Now, this is a 5-day chart. So this is a good start. Now, it doesn't mean, you can see it did that back here, and then it turned around and went right back the other way. So this doesn't mean that we're out of the woods, that things are just going to be all fun and games from now on. And especially if you look at the 10-day, yeah, these are headed in the right direction, but they haven't crossed yet. The 20-day, headed in the right direction, they haven't crossed yet. And if you look at the sum of the chart, headed in the right direction, they haven't crossed yet. But this could very well happen tomorrow if we have an up day. Let's move on to gold, the risk in gold. The risk in gold has changed immensely over the last several days. Now, gold went up a little bit today, but the buying pressure continued to decline while the selling pressure continued to increase. So you can see that we're in a situation here that if this keeps going, this is going to be a very high risk situation. The 10-day still has a ways to go before they cross. 20-day still far apart here. And the sum of the chart, they're heading in that direction, but they haven't crossed yet. So we still have a ways to go before we can tell which way this is going to go. Let's take a look at interest rates. We talked about this last Friday that that the selling pressure had crossed above the buying pressure last Friday, and it's still higher, but as a result of the move today, it's moving the other way. But I would still categorize this as very high risk. Let's take a look at that's the sum of the chart. The 5-day it still has a ways to go before it goes to lower risk. 10-day is still heading in the wrong direction. 20-day, that looks like a fairly low risk pattern, but there's enough difference here that I would not say this is a low risk situation. And now let's go on to cryptos. So for cryptos, you can see that the buying pressure, the gray line, solid gray line, is just crossing over the orange line, which says we're headed for lower risk. And cryptos have been acting well, so I wouldn't bet against them at this point. 10-day, again, just touching and about to cross. 20-day moving in the right direction, and the sum chart, again, moving in the right direction. If this continues tomorrow, these will probably cross. And the sum chart and the 20-day are usually somewhat late indicators. They tend to happen anywhere from 3 to 4 days past the event. So they're not as leading as the 5-day. What a day today. Crazy market activity. We'll see what happens tomorrow. That's all I can say about it. If you like this video, please hit the like, subscribe, and notification icon so you won't miss another market action review. I'm Calvin Rose, and thank you for watching today. That's all for now.